Hello and welcome to Wanted for June 14th, 2025. It's Season 2, Episode 24. I am MayorWatt, and we're going to talk about these 5 articles. The first one is indoor pizza ovens, and then Snap AR glasses, old new Edifiers, new from CES, and the best damn gaming mouse. It's subjective, but we're going to talk about it on the other side of this. Hello, I am MayorWatt. I run ohmTown.com, and this is a time machine episode for June 14th because I'm kind of getting pulled in a whole bunch of different directions during the weekends, and I have to do some campaigning and mayoral activities, we'll call them. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to put together a great website over at ohmTown.com, podcasts that you can search for. Just search for ohmTown using whatever podcatcher you use. There's a Discord, the website, of course, ohmTown.com, that does all of the news aggregation. And the first article that we're going to talk about is over in the mobile channel. This indoor pizza oven is the perfect Father's Day gift, and it's $270 off, but this is a time machine episode, so it might just be the perfect indoor pizza oven, and that's why I'm keeping it for the show. The show had already been prepped and ready to go, but I couldn't do it, so we're going to run through this. Considering it's a time machine episode, it's new for everybody, right? Right? That's how time stuff works. Anyway, Matt Janser over at Vice.com put this article together, and it says, as easy as pie, so goes the saying, pizza pie, specifically in this case. For the unprepared, Father's Day approaches like an iceberg towards the Titanic. Is it time to panic? Not yet. Yes, it is, because this is a time machine episode, so I had to actually link the singularities of our time machine so that I can go back in time to the 14th to do this show before the 15th, even though my launch time is the 17th. I know, I'm a horrible mayor. So Ooni is known for its outdoor pizza ovens, but look what's going on here. It's an indoor pizza oven. Indoor pizza option, Ooni Volt, plugs right into a wall outlet and sits on a counter or table, and because it uses electricity to cook up those pizzas, it's not spitting copious amounts of smoke like a wood-fired pizza oven. Better yet, it's $270 off, making it $630 as long as the sale lasts. I don't know if it will. We'll see. You can buy it at Amazon. You can buy it at Ooni at $630. Even better, you can eat the results of your generosity. It's the best. Okay. So I have an Ooni outdoor oven. I would rather have this. I prefer nowadays not using gas. I prefer not using like charcoal. I prefer not using wood. I prefer using electricity. If the oven can get hot enough to actually do the same Ooni pizzas, then I'll probably end up getting this. So no wood, no fuss, no gas, no nothing. My other one is a gas. Given that pizza aficionados insist that everything's wood fired for pizza, Ooni has had to fight off some skepticism, but when it comes to their countertop electric pizza oven, it takes just 20 minutes to reach 850 degrees Fahrenheit. Says that's impressive, given that their home oven takes damn near that long to get half as hot. Yep, I agree. At 850 degrees is hot enough to cook a pizza on the included baking stone in just 90 seconds. Now, tell me that turning on the Volt and cooking up a pizza isn't quicker than dashing out to pick up pizzas from the store. Well, you have to wait an hour and a half to get up to the run time of a minute and a half. So let's see, 20 minutes. Sorry, you have to wait 20 minutes, and then you have a minute and a half to bake your pie. So I'm game for this. I would rather do this than have to worry about gas or have to worry about charcoal and all the other accoutrements associated with it, the smoke, etc. And you can do it inside. This just makes sense to me. And I have no qualms about, is it better this way or that way? I guarantee you they wouldn't be putting out a pizza oven if it wasn't good. because I really dig Uni's quality. I actually have a box of their dough still in my freezer, so I got to go and I should probably be making some pizzas. All right. Well, anyway, there you go, folks. Go and check it out. Oh, and if you want today's show notes over on, hold on a second. I think it's want over on Twitch, then you can hit !want, ! want. All right, let's keep going though. Snap plans to sell lightweight consumer AR glasses in 2026. Snap is back with a new pair of AR smart glasses, and for the first time in years is ready to sell them to consumers. The company plans to sell these new glasses called Specs to consumers starting in 2026. CEO Evan Spiegel announced on Tuesday during the Augmented World Expo in Long Beach, California. I wish I could have made it to that. Maxwell Zeff over at TechCrunch.com put this article together. The specs will feature see-through lenses capable of displaying graphics to users as if they were projected onto the world in front of them. The glasses will also feature an AI assistant powered by Snap's technology, capable of processing both audio and video. The announcement comes nearly a decade after Snap first attempted to sell consumer smart glasses with the initial launch of spectacles in 2016, and the product that ended up selling poorly. While Snap was ahead of its time then, the company now faces fierce competition in the AR market from giants like Meta and Google. I've got X-Real glasses ordered. I have yet to cancel that order, but it really depends if I'm going to get them. I would really like to get them sooner than later. So if anybody has them, I'll buy XR1 Real, the large ones. Anyway, because the ID, the interpupillary distance, IPD. Anyway, Meta reportedly plans to unveil glasses with a built-in screen codenamed Hypernova later in 2025. Google recently announced partnerships with Warby Parker, Samsung, and other companies to develop an Android XR smart glasses. Snap is hoping its Snap OS developer ecosystem, which the company has spent the last several years building out, will give it an edge in the AR space, but I think they're chasing after something that just doesn't have a big enough market. Unless the glasses are, all of the glasses are always these big ass ugly things. Ray-Ban, Meta, while they have early success, it's a one-way trip, really. It's not really augmented so much as it's seeing something and then giving you information. It's not the same thing. Snap may have to turn their AR glasses from something novel into a practical device, but I think that there's so much competition out there that it's going to be balkanized to the point where, unfortunately, it's only going to be big businesses that are going to do it, and I don't think that Snap really steps up. But we'll see. I'm excited to see some real AR technology, and I have a particular interest because I want to run a piece of software so that like a camera like the X-Real camera, it's a little camera that sits right in the little niche where the nose, what do you call those damn things? Anyway, right here on the bridge of your nose, there's a camera that sits there. It's an attachment to the X-Real 1 Pros and maybe the X-Real 1s. Anyway, it's a camera that actually interacts with the AR space so that you can do more with it. And I'm waiting for that to be released as well so I can buy that. Anyway, Snap plans to sell lightweight consumer AR glasses in 2026, but no pictures of them in this article. Let's keep going. The next article is over in the mobile channel. Retro looks, modern guts. Edifiers speakers tick all the boxes, and I've got a pair of those sitting here. Why is it that we clearly have the technological edge in our present day? So many devices, golden ages of aesthetics, are in the past because people want to spend. People want to manufacture something where people spend money, but it's on the profit margin, not on the quality necessarily, and not on the aesthetics necessarily. You have to pay more to get the aesthetic, and it becomes a luxury instead of just something. I mean, everybody needs speakers for their computer because monitor speakers suck. So anyway, While a case could be made for the laptop and cell phone as living through their own golden ages as a rare exception among personal electronics, there's no modern day equipment that looks as so handsome or as handsome as stereos did in the past, save those purposefully mimicking the old days. Correct. So these actually look like old amplifiers. What are the what are the amplifiers? The guitars. Damn it, my brain. Well, while a case can be made for the laptop and cell phone, these are Edifier ES60 Bluetooth speakers, ES20 Bluetooth speaker. These look like satellite speakers. Edifier just launched 3 new speakers and a pair of headphones, all harkening back to a past age. Is it Wilson? Hold on. Fender. No. Marshall. They look like Marshall. They have a very Marshall-like aesthetic to them. Yeah, for sure, Marshall. So a symbol of Edifier's evolving vision, the ES is the series name, carries layered meaning. The doe-eyed press release Edifier posted on June 11th. E is for elegant, capturing the series' sleek, modern design. S for superb, representing the elevated quality, premium materials, and refined finish. Luxurious, seems awfully wedged in there. Okay. As ES is Edifier sound, reflecting Edifier's legacy of high-performance audio and immersive listening experiences. They don't say what the price is on this thing. They just say buy now. So when they max that price, it always spooks me. So there are 4 new ES series speakers available now. ES20, ES60, ES300, and the ES850NB. They're over-the-ear headphones. Feature active noise cancellation that can lower heard noise by up to 45 decibels while squeaking out up to 92 hours of battery life, which is frankly incredible. I would love to use something like that in the range. That would be great. Anyway, there you go, folks. Retro looks, modern guts, Edifier's speakers tick all the boxes. Let's keep going. The next article is over in RealityHacker. An exclusive look at Infinite Machines Alto electric bike. The startup wants to cut through the commuter e-bike market. I merged e-bike and market with a $3,500 sit-down electric scooter that can still ride in city bike lanes. The article is over at wired.com by Julian Chikatu. The startup wants to cut through the commuter e-bike market with a $3,500 e-bike sit-down scooter, actually. Interesting. So the P1 was always going to be a niche product. America doesn't have the scooter culture found in many other countries, and potential riders of the original $10,000 Vespa-inspired vehicle need a motorcycle license. That puts a limit on your growth as a burgeoning company. That's where the Alto, OLTO comes in. Designed in a little over a year, the Alto is meant to be a mass market electric bike that doesn't look like any e-bike that came before. It can carry 2 passengers, can reverse, and has a footrest that can transform into pedals, all designed to ride on the e-bike lane. That's what it looks like. A mix of steel and aluminum results in an e-bike with clean lines, curvy edges, something the company hopes will not draw so many Cybertruck parallels as this in this particular climate. I'm not going to say whatever. I don't know why they pull that in there. But anyway, it comes in silver and black, is weatherproof, and is meant to be parked outside on the curb. That thing would get stolen in a heartbeat in a city. It comes in silver and black, so you can probably skin this, wrap this with stuff as well. It looks like it's built for being a advertisement vehicle. Just bring it in, charge when it needs juice. It takes about 5.5 hours with the included charger, or 3 hours with a fast charger. Otherwise, you can leave it in, or I guess it says otherwise you can leave it in. It has a boost switch. Let's see, the steering and motor also lock up, so it'd take considerable effort to move the nearly 200-pound e-bike. Much of it is powered by a secondary battery, which will keep running for 30 days. If you remove the primary battery from the Alto, so if you're still wary, there's a spot to attach a U-lock on the kickstand. So they say that they've got a bunch of accessories from a phone mount to a rear rack and child or kid carrier that you can configure with the Alto when you're placing your order. There's going to be third-party accessories like mounts for a bottle cage or under the seat or something like that. So you can pedal or you can throttle. It has what looks like a place to put your either stuff when you put your feet on pedals, or you can put your feet in there, I guess. I don't know. That one's interesting. I don't know where you put your feet if you're the back seat rider, though. Huh. So it's got a twist throttle and R for reverse, a boost button for a little more oomph if the motor can handle it. Alto's made in 3 modes, Class 2, Class 3, and off-road, and you'll have to choose the type based on local speed laws for bike lanes. In Class 2, you can go up to 20 miles per hour and have full access to the throttle. In Class 3, you can only use the pedal assist function, but the top speed jumps to 28 miles per hour, and in off-road, you get the full power, and Alto can ride as fast as 33 miles per hour. You may see localized settings for these modes based on the laws of the region you're in. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, Infinite Machine may go the way of Dutch e-bike brand Van Moof. The company has a sizable investor list, with most funds hailing from Andreessen Horowitz American Dynamism Fund, along with the angel investors Will.i.am and Letitia Wright. Well, there you go. There's a whole lot more in this article. Go and check it out. And our last article for Wanted is over in Technology Today. The best gaming mouse in 2025. No gaming mouse will magically stop you from getting destroyed in Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, but the right pick can give you a greater sense of control and making your downtime more comfortable. In truth, which one is best comes down to preference. So let's go over to Engadget, where Jeff Dunn put this article together with a whole bunch of mice, leaving off the vertical mouse from Razer. Not sure about this. So the best wireless gaming mouse, it says symmetrical, is the Razer Viper V3 Pro. I just got the vertical mouse. I've got it on its way. I'm hoping that I really like it, because it's going to suck if it sucks. I actually use trackball, but trackballs leave your wrist flat like that when you should be like that. I've never really had a problem with it, but as of late, maybe things are catching up with me. I don't know. Razer's all over this list, though, of their best in breed gaming mouse for 2025. So picks for your FPS, MMO, and general playing needs. You really shouldn't need 3 different mice. After playing countless hours of CS2, Overwatch 2, Halo Infinite 2, Final Fantasy 14 2, and more PC games too, here are their picks for the best gaming mouse that you can buy, broken down by shape and use case. But not kidding. They talk about Razer Viper V3, HitScan Hyperlight, another good option, they say. Best wireless gaming mouse for ergonomics, Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro. Another good option is the Razer DeathAdder V3 Hyperspeed. The best wired gaming mouse is the Endgame Gear OP1 8K. That's the sample rate, basically. So how fast it'll respond to any movement. Razer Basilisk V3 is the best wired gaming mouse ergonomic. An honorable mention goes to the Pulsar X2 Crazy Light, and it looks like it's lime green and blue. That hurts my brain a little. And then finally, the honorable mention for the Pulsar X Lite V3. Which is at $100. So I think the cheapest one here is this $40 Razer Basilisk V3. All right, well, I want a new mouse, and I probably, it really depends. I don't like Razer because of their software, but I'm actually getting a Razer not because of their software, because I want to try out this new ergonomic design. It's vertical, right? So you slide around like that instead of like that. But I have a feeling I'm just gonna trust my trackballs. And the one that I use is the Deft Pro, which, unless you modify it, the bearings inside it that suspend the ball suck. They need to switch to ceramic instead of these ruby. These ruby bearings are not, they're really tiny spheres, but they create a friction on this ball. Either make the ball harder so that it moves easier, or in fact, I would rather you do both. Make the ball harder and use ceramic bearings instead of these ruby ones, synthetic ruby ones. There's too much friction and they stick periodically. So by default, the main clicks are on the stiffer side, but fast to actuate and noticeably crisp. And you can actually set these switches to use a speed mode that reduces click latency. And they're talking about the best wired gaming mouse, the Endgame Gear OP1 8K. And I might get this because of that fast polling rate. It has 6 programmable buttons, comes in at a whopping $85 at Amazon. But I also prefer perhaps getting something like, well, man, if it wasn't for the stupid software of the Razer, I'd be cool with the Razer. But anyway, it always bogs down my systems. All right, well, let's just get out of here. We'll unplug the mouse, and that'll bring us back to the front page of Wanted over at ohmTown.com. This isn't Wanted. Nope, this is Wanted. Anyway, go and check out ohmTown.com and Wanted. There are 6 main categories and 50 channels underneath it, 7 of which have been turned into a show and or podcast. Looking to expand to about 5 more, but with my other projects going on, it's getting really rough to launch new shows. If you are interested in hosting or co-hosting an ohmTown show topic, get in touch. Send an email to mayor@ohmTown.com. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye, everybody.